Gaming's presentation of Witcher 3, the complete edition, the Platinum Trophy walkthrough. We left off last time after grabbing this point of power right here. We're shooting for the trophy of power overwhelming. So for that we need the 5th place of power for the signs. So let's check the world map. Places of power. So we have this one working for us right now. Abandoned village, this one we might not have working for us. So let's fast travel to here. Anyway, so to get the power overwhelming, you have to have all 5 stones, place of power stones that affect each of your signs active at one time. You got half an hour to do this, so it can go pretty fast. So in doing so, that's what we're trying to accomplish here. And then we'll get on with cracking on with the main quest, as the British say. Funny term if you ask me, it makes me laugh. The cracking on. Different than the Kraken, sea beast, but that's what they call it anyways.
Place of power. Should draw from it.
Keen sign again. So let's find the other places of power. Over here, and one over here, and one over here. So we'll try to hit those, all 3 of those, easy enough to do from the mill. Oops. Let's check our current position, see if it makes sense. Let's head for the broken bridge crossroads sign and fast travel from there. Climb up real quick, right up out of there. And hit the fast travel button. We're going to go to the mill. There it is. We'll mark this one first.
Witchers.
running on through here. Guess I could have helped myself out a little bit by calling on old Roach to come help us out with the ride.
Medallion's humming. Place of power. It's gotta be.
Going on here. There we go. And there's the trophy. Power overwhelming. All right, another one out of the way. All right, like we had said earlier, we would be getting that one. We were pretty close to it last time when we finished up. So now that we started this, we made it an easy one. And let's check our quests out. So we need to visit the Nilfgaardians, get our reward, and then we can finish up with this area. So there we are. We'll just travel up this path. Roach, here he comes. All right. Mount Roach, there we go.
Come on, Roach. Slow now. Whoa.
Okay, while we're here, we'll grab this quest from the merchant.
What happened?
Monsters! Monsters from the swamp! Folk said the road was fraught with peril, but I wouldn't listen. Got my comeuppance now.
Less moaning, more details. What happened, and how can I help? And remember, I don't work for free. Witcher's code and all.
Well, was on my way to the Black Ones to trade. Suddenly my horse got spooked, ran clear off the road. We hit a bump, I went flying and the horse and cart rolled on. Then I heard bubbling, neighing, slurping. Something came out from the muck, devoured Asher, hooves and all. No doubt my goods are still on the cart, but I'm too afeard to go and see. Thought maybe you. I'm most concerned about a little box. Bring it to me, I beg you.
Fine, I'll go.
We'll help
Let
out.
me know if I find
Why not?
that box.
Oh, I should check the inventory real quick. Not quite as good. Not quite as good. Need to be level 4. Not quite as good. Need to be level 4. Not quite as good. Not. Oh, 1 point better. So we'll switch for 1 point. We're about to upgrade everything anyways here, so it doesn't really matter a whole lot. Cavalier boots a little better. Hunting gauntlets a little better. All right, let's do what we can. There's the tracks we're looking for. It's on the other side.
Cart tracks. Rode off into the swamp.
We can see it ahead of us anyways.
Here's the cart. Cart's riddled with arrows. Interesting. I should take a look around. An arrow. Didn't mention this.
And we can see the highlight in red up here. And down he goes.
Square in the neck. Good shot. Either the merchant's got serious memory problems, or he's lying.
Here's our box.
Must be that box he mentioned. Splattered with blood. Human blood.
And back we go to the merchant.
Oh, and you find the box?
Alright, so let's be up front with the guy.
Yeah, found your priceless chest. And someone who looks an awful lot like a cart driver, with an arrow through his neck. No dryads in these swamps, and never known a drowner or a water hack to use a bow. So lacking any other suspects, I'm guessing.
Watch out! Behind you!
There's nothing behind me. I'm a witcher, I'd have heard it. Just like I can hear your heart, which is pounding, like a liar's. Best hope you're a better writer than you are a liar.
Alrighty then. Busted. Psst.
Go, go.
Oh! Which way you walk?
got he turned off back here. Oh, the driver got away. Let's check the quests. Oops, secondary.
This bard's tale begins near White Orchard.
So we'll reload the
my dear friend
checkpoint
Geralt of
and
Rivia seeking
run in,
his
ride him
lover
down
of
again.
yore, the sorceress Yennefer. She'd eluded him for years, but now seemed just a few steps ahead.
And each of these loading screens changes once you get to different parts of the story. So right now it's still the hunt for Yennefer cutscene with that story. So it's going to repeat until we get to the new area and farther into the story. Alright, so that wasn't back far enough. So this looks like the right checkpoint. You can tell by the little mini picture on the right there. I should have checked it before I loaded the last one. But no problem. We got this thing.
She'd eluded him for years, but now seemed just a few steps ahead.
Get these things to load up.
Oh, and you find the box?
Yeah. No dryads in...
Watch out!
There's nothing behind. Best hope you're a better...
Alright. Best hope we're a better rider than we were last time. Alright. We're going to have to be a better rider when it comes to the horse racing challenges that we have coming up. Sure what I'm not doing right to knock him off his horse, but there we go. Just got to ram into him a bunch of times.
Wake up. See? Can't run from the truth. Not even on horseback. Now who are you, and why'd you attack that cart?
Private First Class John Giermer, Temerian 6th Division, 2nd Regiment. Disbanded, but still active. Underground, in the woods. That was a medical transport. I'd be damned if it reached the Black Ones. And the medicine, our lads could use it too. We've many ill among us. You let me go, and they might live and fight once more for a free North.
So we have three choices here. We could turn him into Nilfgaardians. We can let him go with the medicine, or we can let him go and keep the medicine with ourselves. We're going to be helping the Nilfgaardians a bunch anyway, so we'll go ahead and give them the medicine and let them
Fine. Go. And may you and your soldier buddies hiding in the bushes be victorious in your struggle against Nilfgaard.
You've a vile sense of humor. But you're a decent man. Here, the gold I promised. Use it well. Drink to the silver lilies, and to Foltest's memory.
So right, solid 10 experience points. And while we're here, we'll take care of this abandoned village quest right here. There we go, all chopped down. Only level 2, we're level 3. We got all the boosts in the combat that we need. This gives us another merchant we can deal with, gets you a few experience points, which you'll want to grab. There we go, 90. So just look for the red X's on the ground. That's where you killed the ghouls, and you can then proceed to loot them. So when you use the blacksmith, the grinding wheel right here, it increases the damage your swords do. Let's go over here.
Speed your work.
So let me. Items have been enhanced.
Speed your work.
And over here we go. Is the merchant.
Greetings.
Wouldn't mind a look at your stock.
And nothing too amazing. The stuff we could possibly sell him. Alright.
Farewell.
If I remember right, we did once upon a time get a better saddle for Roach, so let's take a look at that. Enhanced with 25. Yeah, so a little bit better. So we'll equip that. This is a trophy. We get 5% bonus experience from humans and non-humans. Let's go over here and see what. So that's where the saddle goes for Roach, horse blinders, saddlebags if you get all this stuff, and then the trophy we're carrying. So that one gives us a dismemberment. And for us, we should put this on so that we get the 10% experience point boost. Because experience points boosts are always good. So now we'll just head right over here to the sawmill so that we can travel up here. So we take the road out of the abandoned village. Fast travel to the garrison. We'll turn in for our reward here. We can talk to the blacksmith and some other people while we're here too.
The Emperor shall guide us straight to Novigrad.
Again, only loot around here if you want to fight all these Nilfgaardians. Of course, you can loot the plants, but I would advise not to be looting anything else.
What the hell is this?
Right.
You take me for a blind man or a fool? This grain is rotten.
I didn't know.
So, a fool. Damn it, you never learn. Military Codex, Article 2, Section 3. For the delivery of defective goods, 15 lashes with a knout. Make it so.
No, no! By the gods, no!
What?
Fulfilled my end of the bargain. Your turn. Where'd Yennefer go?
To Vizima.
She was a day's ride from here the whole time? Under my nose? Might have said so.
Yes, I might have. But you would not have killed the griffin. Tit for tat.
Well, that wasn't cool, but...
Halt! We are not done. It's yours, this gold. I would not want you to say you were inadequately compensated.
Neither would we. So here's our first time constraint options. So you have only a quick limited amount of time to pick selections. This one's kind of a no-brainer. We're going to take the reward anyways. We're not going to deal with this guy again. So there we go. So 300 experience points, 150 crowns. Guy's getting his lashes somewhere.
Mercy, please.
So switch the quests. Lilacs and gooseberries, that's the one we need now. And we need to visit our friend, the blacksmith right here. Oops, wrong way. So of course you can do traveling via Roach, your horse, or by foot if you prefer. We're going to go through this a little bit faster than that, although not a speed run, which we'll do for the second half the playthrough. For getting the platinum, I find it easier if you get the majority of the trophies, especially the contract trophies. Those monsters are typically fairly hard and generally above your level, so it helps to get those out of the way, plus a couple other ones in a normal difficulty playthrough, which is what we're doing right here. And then coming back a second time and speed running through the rest of the game. The fist fighting one, that's another one that's you might be better at than I am, but for mature, for veteran gamers, this is the way to do it, as I'm showing you right here. So we'll talk to Willis real quick.
A return customer. Welcome. What can I do for you this time?
And see if he can craft the Viper
Like you to forge
swords
something
for
for me.
us. The 2 crafting recipes that we picked up earlier. So you go through, this is all the different things that can be crafted for you. You can dismantle items into their component parts as well. Not sure why it's not showing us our recipes.
So long.
I think I made a quick mistake. So let's go back to Nilfgaard. That was the blacksmith that can craft for us. I forgot. The Nilfgaardian blacksmith is much more adept. So again, before you've traveled down here, you'll want to do that. I should have remembered that's where it was. My apologies. But definitely that's how you'll want to do it. You'll avoid some fast travel back and forth. It goes pretty fast traveling, so that's why they call it fast travel, right? Otherwise they would call it slow travel or no travel or something else, right? Fell out of the stairs, but we did. Up we go. All right, let's go talk to this blacksmith. He's over here in the corner. There he is. So again, we can use enhance your items.
Password.
Dunno any.
So, out for a little walkie, eh? Counting the Emperor's swords to lull you to sleep?
And thick-skulled quartermasters, they got a place. Like you to craft something for me.
All right. Close crafting components. So we have enough right now for the Viper steel sword. You can see all the components that we need. We got there, it cost us 56. We have that. Boom. So craft that and close up. And now look at silver sword Viper. What do we need? We are short 1 silver ingot. So let's see if we have enough components for silver ingot. Yes, we have all the components, so we'll craft that. And now we can craft the Viper silver sword. There we go. And we can
So
say
long.
goodbye to this guy. And now we want to equip those 2 fancy new swords we just made. The silver Viper sword, you can see how much better it is than our current one. Also notice the bonuses you get: Ard sign intensity plus 10%, chance to poison plus 10%, and plus 20% experience for monsters. So how much better is that going to be for us? And then the silver sword, 15% chance of poison and 5% bonus from humans and non-humans, which is humanoid creatures is what they're saying there. In addition to our trophy, that gives us a total of 10%. So we're in good place with both those. And you'll notice that both of these have rune slots in them. Right, the little circles. So we go over here. So we have Igni and we have Ard as well. So these sell for a bunch. They're mostly we're going to be using the Kuhn sign, so that's the one we want to upgrade, and that goes into our armor. And then here's the ones for our weapons. So this one gives us 2% chance to freeze. Armor piercing. This is just a general sign intensity improvement. Chance to stun, that's good. Okay, so let's put the stun in the silver sword. And the sign intensity in the steel sword. So there we go. Looking good. Alright, now we can head out to Vesemir and leave the White Orchard area. This is the beginning area. We've done most of the things we need to in this area. There's still a lot of things you could still do if you wanted to build up a little bit of experience points or something. There's some treasures you can find. Here, let me show you on the map some things that we could do. We're 339 experience points from our next level. But this place right here, this is a treasure location. This is a bandit camp. This one is. So if you wanted to do some things to help improve, let me go grab this one for you. We can show how crossbows work underwater. That's really your underwater weapon, is the crossbow. These guys doing the push-ups. Dun 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 dun. Rocky theme. So let's go down. Oh, you can see that guy's level 10, that drowner. So a little too strong for us. Let's head back to the surface. Well, that was a good thought. I could have showed you that, but he's likely to kick our heinies. So not a lot of point in doing that one. Let's see if there's something else in the map that might make sense to do while we're at it. Something close to a fast travel point. So let's pick up this one right here. We'll fast travel to here, the Ransack Village. So let's do that real quick here. So I didn't need some of that. Let's grab. There we go. All right. Remember to follow us as friends. Friend us on Twitch. Like the videos. Subscribe on YouTube for all the content we will be continuing to bring you with Witcher 3. That's where the marker is. We need to go to the village. There we go. So anyways, we'll continue to run through this regular playthrough, and then we will head to picking up the trophies that are a little more difficult in Death March mode, and then we will do a fast playthrough at Death March, speed run it. And down they go. Drowner brains, those are good for us. Oops. There's also a trophy for finding 100 unknown places. So those, all the question marks you see all over the map. We have some new recipes and a new formula. But in the normal course of the playthrough, we will get there anyways, without having to do anything extraordinary to go out of our way to find 100 places. Well, here's a little too big, so here we go. Another place we go. Sheath our weapon. Move on down. So it is possible, if you do most of the question mark items and all the quests in this area, to get to be close to level 10 before you get out. I know it seems surprising, but each of the first 10 levels only takes 1,000 experience points to increase in each level. The quests can yield quite a bit of. So this is a monster nest right here. This is a location we can discover. So let's do that. It's kind of on our way to where we're going. We go right through the village here. So it is possible once you get above level 10, then it's 1,500 per level. And I believe above 20, it's 2,000. So we went down one shot there. Easy enough to do. Low level wolf. Some more stuff we can loot. Some money, some florins and stuff. Later on, we'll find a bank where we can exchange stuff. Exchange our different coins.
Go for the horse son's
Nice. And those 3 guys go down quick. And treasure, we can loot some more dinero. That guy's around the corner here. There we go. Alright, let's check our map again real quick. See where we can head off to. Looks like we'll just head overland. See, here's a monster nest over here by this point of reference. Some treasure over here as well. So there's quite a bit we can do here. So you guys can let me know in the chat if we should hit some more stuff if you want, or should I advance the story. We're close to Place where we can fast travel. None of these are near fast travel points. Alright, so we'll hit some more stuff. So let's do custom marker over there. And then Crossroads is over there to the right. So let's hit that as well. So we can fast travel around the map here a little bit. Zigzagging through the leaves. There's our fast travel point. Alright, let's fast travel to the mill. That'll be closest for us. Fast travel. Alright. Alright, now we just aim for the marker and off we go. You'll recall this area where we killed the griffin, our first boss or mini boss. Not sure which one it qualified as. These guys are level 7. Still no match for us. Oh, he got his shot in on me. I didn't realize I had my Q sign up. Alright, dismemberment shots. Alright, loot this guy. See if the other guy fell over the cliff. Oh, nope. Alright, on we go. As you recall, we looted all this stuff when we killed the griffin, as you should. Of course, you don't see him kicking, get behind him, he'll kick us, that'll hurt. Slide down here. Oh, he got us. Oh. Alrighty then. There we go. Oh, one more. So 5 of those bad boys. Oh, another one. Oh, we got some more coming. Look at that. There's another. A whole pack of them out there. Alright, looks like those guys ran away. Alright, lots of stuff to loot in here. So good call if that's what you guys were after. Lots of good stuff here. Let's see if, oh, I missed one right there. So we'll read the note, because you got to remember we get a trophy for reading 30 books, notes, things like that. All right, there's one right here we didn't know. All right, find the bandaged treasure. You can see we have a below all of our information on the left, top left corner up there. You can see we're flashing red. That means we're injured a little bit. It'll last for some time. But we're in no danger right now. I think think that one's a stamina loss, so we probably can't run. We could try, yep, that's what it is. Can't run. So let's go over here to character and take a look. Oh no, it's we're overweight. Ha! That's what it is. Let's go to inventory and see what kind of crapuses we're carrying around with us. Hunting trousers, +4, +5, +4. Let's put these on. These are better than what we have. Drop that. Drop this axe. Need 1 more pound. To drop. There we go. Alright, no more red, now we can run. You can see the red X on the map. That tells us there's stuff we can loot. But it's the stuff we drop, so we don't need to loot it. Wouldn't make any sense to loot it. So for this one, you want to follow this path up here. When we loot this stuff, we're going to, again, be too heavy. Guys are carrying a chicken sandwich. We'll pass. Fish stick, that's good for us. We'll pass on that one. Where's the other guy we killed? He's down the road here. Oh, some cash. Always up for cash, right? Let's see. All this stuff can be looted. Let's see what's here. Mug will pass. Go ahead, take that. Alcohol, I'll take that. That's good for. There we go. We're heavy again. But we'll deal with it for right now. All these are good crafting supplies right here. So we definitely want to grab them. At some point we need to turn all this leather into leather straps and things so that we can upgrade our weapons. We're gonna have another battle up here with some more guys. There we go.
Damn.
Oops, meant to roll the other way. There we go. It's too slow for the counterattack. It's too slow again. There we go. Just had to get around behind him. Oh, another chicken sandwich will pass. Nothing there worth taking. Oh, that was... So we'll go check out this guy up here that we killed. We'll check out all these bags and everything right here and see what they have in the way of loot for us. Wire is good. We just grab a bunch of stuff. We'll drop all the rusty swords and things later. Okay, let's go get the treasure that you guys were after. Hoping everybody out there in Chatland had a good Thanksgiving. Getting your Christmas shopping done early, as I am. Quest updated and completed. Give us some experience points. That's all good. A soaked letter, we can read that. There we go. Alrighty. All the guys we kill, we have to walk everywhere. Let's see if we can drop enough. Oops, that was inventory. See if we find rusty swords. They should be at the bottom. Let's work from the bottom up. Let's sort item by price. How about that? Oh, it's still 17. Where are we at? We're 7.2 Emmy. This is 1.5 pounds, 1 and 6 pounds, 1.6. And one more to drop should be enough. There we go. That was close to 100 gold we just threw on the ground, but no problem. Alright, so let's check out the map and can't get across to that one. So we'll just head straight for the quest point. That seems to be the best thing. There's not any fast travel points close to us. And just know that in this game, if you're overweight like we were and you can't run, the game will not let you use fast travel points either. So you might as well just forget about doing that too. This guy's level 5. Hit us first, but down he goes. Still a couple more out there that may hit us. I know in the early part of the game you get mugged by wargs and wolves and rabid dogs quite often, which gets a little bit old, but once we get past this early point, not sure why it's I keep trying to sheath my sword and it keeps pulling out another one. Maybe if I wasn't running it, let me just put it away. There we go. So now we'll go meet up with Vesemir. Maybe we'll toss him a coin since he's our Witcher. Oh my god, that was just so funny, wasn't it? We're full of all of them today. Alright. So one of the things we can do, some stuff over. One of the things we can do to not have to worry about the weight is go over here and dump stuff in our stash, which is right there. Go. Now we don't have nearly the weight we were carrying before. Boom, 30 of 60 pounds, so we're halfway. So you can do that because you can grab the stash at any time. So when we need the money, we need the crafting supplies, we will be close to our stash anyways. So let's talk to Vesemir and see if we can move this along.
Jennifer's in Vizima. Got a
Missing
few
in
friends there,
action.
so... Something wrong?
Look around. Trouble brewing.
Who are they?
Patriots. Drinking their
Realize I still
seventh
had
round
no
for
point.
Tamaria. Fist starting to itch.
Oh, we
Don't
were
see
supposed to
enough
find that guy's
Guardians.
brother.
You'll find another foe. I'll buy some provisions for the journey. Then we'll go. Geralt, we should stay out of it. Just this once.
Alrighty. Warning from Vesemir, not to be a troublemaker.
What happened to the lilies?
Took him down.
Took them down to hang a golden sun there now.
I cannot show Temerian colours. They'll come and burn the tavern down.
Maybe it's true what they say. You fond of the Imperials? You Nilfgaard's whore?
Wow. She's worried about her place being burned down. You
We'll
want to
let
call her
that
names.
pass. I know grief eats at your heart.
You know shit. They hanged my sister, dragged her out the cloister like a dog. Said Nilfgaard's no place for superstition, that they don't fear the wrath of the gods. And you, do you fear it? If not for Annie, your child would have choked on its navel string. You owe your son to
Let
my sister
go!
attending to the birth, and you don't fear the gods' wrath. You don't fear
Can't
it, you
fight,
cunt.
can't fight. Oh,
Leave me be!
Recognize this medallion? You know what it means. Back off.
You alright?
They say witches steal young'uns. That true?
yeah, that's
What
true.
the Emperor promise you, freaks? Your own land? Like he did the elves once?
Get out, all of you.
We ain't going nowhere.
What?
And neither are you.
They won't back down now.
I can see that.
Quick work of these guys. There we go. And we got a level out of it. Oh, look at that, another trophy. Butcher of Blaviken. And that's for, I can't remember if it's killing 5 guys in 10 seconds or killing 5 guys. Oh, can't touch this. That's for killing 5 guys without
It's all
taking
right. It's
any
over.
damage.
Leave me be!
So we're just knocking out the trophies in the early part of the game here. And that's what this is all about anyways.
See his
That
face.
wasn't my
God
intention to
save
do
us.
that. There was
Be
another
gone.
spot that trophy,
And don't
those
ever
2
come
trophies are
back.
good to get. But they're done now, so we don't have to worry about them.
Getting involved. Come on, let's go.
Oh, it's our friend, the
After all,
Nilfgaardian
We
captain.
didn't start it.
Oh, the infamous Yennefer.
Excuses, excuses. You've not changed a bit.
Yen? How?
I received a report about a witcher who'd appeared in White Orchard. I knew it was you, looking for me. I might have waited until you found me, but... well, you know me. Patience has never been my strong suit. It's... good to see you, Geralt. I'd even embrace you. Were you not covered in blood?
Sorry. Wasn't expecting to see you.
Ooh, yeah.
To be honest, this isn't at all how I imagined we'd meet.
How did you imagine it?
You didn't imagine you'd have a Nilfgaardian escort. Don't get me wrong, Yennefer. I'm glad to see you. But I do think you owe us an explanation.
And I shall provide it. In Vizima. Ready your horses.
So now for those of you that are new to the game, you can see why there was a lot of backlash from the actress they chose to portray Yennefer in the series, because nothing like the Yennefer portrayed in the game.
We can talk here. Some charming orchards nearby. In bloom even, so you almost can't smell the corpses.
A tempting proposition. Sadly, I must say no. You see, someone awaits you in Vizima. Someone who doesn't like to be kept waiting. Emperor Emir var Emrys. Or, to those on more intimate terms with him, the white flame dancing on the graves of his foes.
Doubt I number among that group. Far as I remember, last time we saw each other, he wanted to kill me.
Well, now he wishes to make you an offer.
The kind one can't refuse?
I didn't, though I could have.
Yeah, but Yennefer's an all-powerful sorceress, so she can turn the Emperor down if she wants. We kind of can't. And along with that comment about Yennefer and actresses, you'll see it's even more so when we come across Triss Merigold and the actress that plays her.
Fine. Guess I'm willing to hear him out.
The Emperor of Nilfgaard, Lord of Metina, Ebbing, and Gamera, Sovereign of Nazaire and Vicovaro will feel honored, I'm sure.
What about you?
I'm going in the opposite direction. I somehow doubt the Emperor's invitation mentioned me. Besides, I've got things to do at Kaer Morhen, remember?
Yeah, I remember. Thanks for your help, Vesemir. See you soon.
How's your horse? Swift?
Can't complain. Why do you ask?
I'd like to be back behind some thick city walls as soon as possible.
And we will be. And this will be the closing of the prologue, if you want, or chapter 1. And another trophy for finishing this opening chapter. And we are no longer riding with Vesemir. He will be playing as Geralt on his own from here on out. There are a couple quests where we have some people tagging along, but for the most part, it's us on our own now. Oh no! Crash and burn. We'll just have to restart it. Second time that's happened. Not an unknown thing in PS4 games, but mostly the older games. You can see this one is the original game was 2015, I believe, and the complete edition was like 2017, something like that. But anyways, great games nonetheless. This game, Witcher 3, was voted Game of the Year by most publications and gaming sites the year it came out. So it's still a good game to play through. This is one of the few games that if you are a trophy hunter, you can get all the trophies twice in.
This bard's tale begins near White Orchard, with my dear friend Geralt of Rivia seeking his lover of yore.
So here we go, as I mentioned. We get the same
cutscene.
She
eluded him for years, but now
narration in between until we leave White Orchard, which we were just about to do.
After many trials and tribulations, Geralt finally learned that Yen was in nearby Vizima.
So as I was saying about the trophies, if you play the regular version of the game, Witcher 3 Wild Hunt, you can platinum trophy that one. And you can get its separate DLCs. Wine and Roses, and I forget what the other one is right now. But then you can also get this version, Witcher 3, the complete edition, and platinum it. So it took us back to this
checkpoint. It's all right. It's over.
So we'll play through this one. Get away! Or walk through this one. Let me.
That brought.
Excuse.
Speed up some of this stuff to get to our choices.
Sorry.
He didn't imagine. Don't get me wrong.
And I shall provide it.
We can talk here.
You see someone Emperor...
Doubt I number 'em.
Well?
The kind one can't...
I didn't. Though...
Okay,
Fine.
we can hear him out.
Guess I'm...
The Emperor of
What about you?
I'm going in...
Yeah.
How's your horse?
Can't complain.
I'd like to be back behind...
So hopefully doing all that skipping doesn't make it crash again. But here we go. There's 150 experience points. And off we go. Vesemir needs a bath. A little on the dirty side. So they were talking about at one time having Mark Hamill play Vesemir in the second season of The Witcher, which I thought would have been a cool choice. I heard they never offered it to him, but there was a lot of fandom lobbying for that choice. I think it would have been a good choice. And it would have helped him break out of the old Skywalker role as well.
Knowing you,
another iconic role.
Filthy.
Just the beginning. But then...
Oh, the Wild Hunt. Ride slow, they're gonna get you. Oh, ouch. That's not good. Come on, Yen, how about some sorcery? Are you gonna make Geralt dispatch them all? Here we go. Keep animation. Why not?
Jennifer, how big?
We shall talk of this tomorrow, all right? After the audience.
So the Wild Hunt, we believe, took Ciri. We're trying to rescue.
Near White Orchard, with my dear friend Geralt of Rivia seeking his lover of yore, the sorceress Yennefer. She'd eluded him for years, but now seemed just a few steps ahead. After many trials and tribulations, Geralt finally learned that Yen was in nearby Vizima.
And here we are now in Vizima to meet with the Emperor that we once swore to kill, or had a contract out on us, and we're going to deal with visiting him. Yeah, Geralt with a few scars. What the what?
It must suffice.
Think Emir cares if I'm clean.
The gentleman will refer to His Imperial Majesty by his full title or not at all. The gentleman will be seated on the bergère.
Alright, the bergère.
In that chair.
Geralt had the same problem with that word that we did.
Cletwin, please shave the gentleman's sideburns to half an inch.
So, let's be snarky with him.
What's wrong with my beard? Always thought it added to my dignity.
It does. Yet it also detracts from your elegance. In Nilfgaard, we consider beards hard on the eyes. Especially beards infested with lice.
Been on the road a while. Fine, do your thing.
Tilt your head back, please, and sit still.
And prepare to answer some questions. General, I am not certain this is the appropriate time.
I can't think of a better time. Men turn honest when they feel a blade at their throat.
This guy's a general? He's an ugly mug.
Voris, commander of the Alba Division. Before they take you in to see the Emperor, Witcher, there's some information I need you to verify. It's a formality, but one that must be seen to.
Sure. Paperwork's gotta be in order.
So, Geralt of Rivia. Place of birth unknown. Parents unknown. Age unknown. All insignificant details. Let us proceed to more recent events. The siege of La Valette Castle. The fate of the defending commander, one Arian.
Foltest ordered me to clear the path. The boy stood in my way.
Cutting down the La Valette heir. This made no impression on you? I suppose it wouldn't. What's some baron to an assassin of kings? Moving on. You then found shelter in charming Flotsam, and from there made your way to Vergen. My question is how?
So calling him an Assassin of Kings, that's reference to the second game, which was actually called Witcher 2 Assassin of Kings.
I got out of Flotsam with Vernon Roach, commander of the Blue Stripes, and...
A murderer of non-humans. We know this gentleman well, Witcher. You forge interesting alliances.
Something tells me my most interesting is yet to come. Go on, next question, before my beard grows back in.
We shall shave you again if it does. Very well. The infamous summit at Loch Muin. You were there. And once again meddled in the affairs of the mighty.
The mighty had imprisoned Triss Marigold. Ought to know I care about her. And I tend to rescue those I care about.
And so you did, handing Radovid control of the Conclave and Council of Mages in the process.
Nilfgaard recently started a war, unprovoked. So do us both a favor and stop moralizing.
The gentleman must sit still. I'm almost done.
I'm afraid I might find that difficult. Because, from what I know, shortly afterwards you watched a defective megascope blow your friend Sheila de Tanserville to bits.
I watched her get in the megascope, but ultimately freed her from the trap your man Letho of Gullet had set. Write that down. I want to be sure the paperwork's in order now.
Well, national interest calls on one to forge difficult alliances at times. Alliances with witches included.
Well, that alliance has been dissolved, irrevocably. I killed Letho in Loch Muin.
So we heard. It's a good thing you did. Saved our agents some messy and difficult work. I believe that is all. Your signature, please, affirming you stated the whole truth and nothing but the truth on pain of imprisonment or death, etc., etc. Here and here.
With these formalities seen to, I would ask the General to leave the room. We shall be choosing the gentleman's attire. An important matter, but one that does not require the General's assistance.
Shame. I might have given you some advice. So long, Geralt. Good luck with your audience.
So nice to be a powerful rogue of ill repute, so you can be snarky with generals and emperors and
feels more
about
like
your
I'm
way
being
in
ready
the
for
world.
a wedding.
Were that so, I would have prepared the gentleman a frock, a tailcoat, or possibly a dinner jacket. In point of fact, the gentleman will choose from
Alright, our
these
next
garments.
choice.
Black, black, or black?
We do not like garish colors in Nilfgaard. The gentleman will tell me once he has chosen an outfit.
So we have three choices here. That's the General Morvran Vorhiris. So we have this one with the puffy shoulders. We have this one with the pilgrim collar. And we have this one with the embroidery on it. Yeah, so eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Let's grab this one. Alright, now that we picked the three, we gotta go into inventory and get dressed in our new armor. Come on now, Razz. Learn the controls. 1, 2, 3, there we go. Everything on. We can talk to the Chamberlain so we can get on the road
And they
meeting the
say
Emperor.
clothes do not make the man. Does the outfit satisfy the gentleman?
A studded doublet and a sword on my back, that's what would satisfy me. But tough, when in Nilfgaard.
Yes?
It's a saying. So what now? Powder my nose?
No need. The gentleman's complexion is light enough. The gentleman is to stand before the ruler of the North and South. I must confirm that he knows how to bow.
Confirm away.
Please watch. Leg extended, hand flat, head down, chin to chest. The gentleman will rehearse. Lacking fluidity and grace. But we've learned to expect less of Nordlings.
Yeah.
Come with me.
Bowing is definitely not our strong suit as a Witcher.
The gentleman will address the Emperor only when asked to, and using the appropriate title.
Your arch magnificency?
I see the gentleman is in the mood for jests. I fear the Emperor might not share his disposition. Your Majesty will suffice. Spoken loudly, clearly, and with respect.
Ah, the sycophants.
Imgrimi eb art ketzer. Duifen aden in karn eb marvut. Emir var emreis.
Bow.
We aren't gonna bow.
Your Imperial Majesty.
Arer ep the orde.
Rebellion namen, vatgen favort. So many months at Foltest Court. Yet you still haven't mastered the basics of etiquette.
Know what they say? Can't teach an old wolf new tricks.
'Cause we're known as the White Wolf.
Take it you didn't summon me to reminisce about the good old days, so...
Silence. My daughter Cirilla, she's returned. And she's in danger. The Wild Hunt pursues her. You will find her and bring her to me.
How many men in your army? 20,000? 30? So why me?
You know why. Because she trusts you.
She trusts me.
Nice
yes.
portrait.
So tell me why you're looking for her. Doubt it's about making up for all those lost years.
For reasons of state, as always. Enough of this banter. You will agree regardless. If for no other reason than because I shall pay you. More than you customarily receive for a contract. Considerably more.
I need information, not motivation. Ciri leaves few tracks. She'll be hard to find.
My corps of spies will help you. Count on them and my army, should the need arise. Yennefer will tell you the rest. This audience is finished. Mererid! Take him to the sorceress.
Did the gentleman not understand? Did I not emphasize adequately that one must bow to the Emperor?
Relax. Nothing happened.
To the gentleman. But I shall be punished.
How?
Please keep close and bother no one. We have enough breaches of etiquette for one day. What? Do you know who you're talking to, soldier? I'm Herivard II, Prince of Elandar. Not only am I made to wait here like some supplicant.
We just walk through here. There's no point trying to loot anything or talk to anybody. Chamberlain will take us to see Yennefer. Later on, we'll come back to the courtyard here. There's a guy we have to play Went with in this courtyard. He plays a pretty strong deck, so we're going to meet him later in the game.
Once the gentleman is done, he should see me to retrieve his possessions.
Okay, so let's go see Yennefer.
That quill sharpened yet? Yes? Then transcribe. The true authority in Novigrad is not the city council or the merchants guild, but the Church of the Eternal Fire.
She's got some nice quarters. Here we go.
Geralt, that tunic. You look positively smashing.
Dying to take it off.
I'd consider that a proposition under different circumstances. One I might even take you up on. But we've matters to attend to. Now do you understand why I'm at Emir's court?
Mm-hmm. And seems we're in the same boat now. Ciri, she's really back? No chance he's mistaken?
Look, that's more or less what she looks like now. Or so our agents claim. Our little witch has grown into a young lady.
So they're our agents now? My, you've clearly settled in quick.
Geralt, don't twist my words. I know who Emir is. He started this war and its bloodshed. He had my friends killed. But I haven't any other choice. So please, let's not belabor the pros and cons and instead focus on finding Ciri. All right?
Right. Emir said the Wild hunt's after her. I'd find that hard to believe before what happened yesterday. How did they track us down?
Because of me. You see, I've spent months searching for Ciri, using locating spells, haruspicy, geomancy, anything, really. I knew the Wild Hunt might sense it, perhaps even find me, but I thought I'd tricked them.
Well, guess you were wrong.
I've sensed them on my trail, hunting me, for some time. If not for you and Emir's soldiers, they'd have gotten what they were after. I can't risk another encounter like that. It's time to put away the magic, turn to more traditional methods. To the best tracker I know. You must find her, Geralt. Before the Wild Hunt does.
So where's Ciri been seen exactly?
In two places. Velen and Novigrad. The trail in Velen is most promising. You should make that your first stop. Ask for a merchant named Hendrik at the inn at the crossroads. One of the Emperor's agents. He should get in touch with you.
That's it? No passwords? Secret handshakes?
None. Sorry to spoil your fun. Your boyhood fantasies about the crafts of the trade. All we have in Novigrad are unconfirmed reports, rumors. But there you will have the help of our mutual acquaintance. Triss Merigold. Apparently she's got a cozy flat on the main square.
Sure she'll be delighted to see me. What about you? What will you do?
I shall sail for Skellige. There was a magic explosion there recently, blew half a forest down. I believe this had something to do with Ciri. I'll be in Caer Trold. Join me there once you've learned something.
So before we move this on, let's ask some more questions.
One thing before we go. Why didn't you contact me? Didn't need me? Didn't even want to see me?
I didn't want to spoil things. I'd heard you and Triss made a great couple.
Yen, I'd lost my memory.
Really? That's your excuse? Let's drop it, all right? It's not what you think, or it helped me understand how much I love you. I don't wish to hear it. Any of it.
Guess this means we need to split up again. Not my preference, but I understand. Clock's ticking.
It is indeed. So why don't I teleport you to Vel and get you there at once?
Not gonna happen. I'll go on horseback, as soon as I can get changed.
Have it your way? Oh, and you really look quite dashing in black velvet.
Think so? Maybe I can have some of my armor lined with it. Good luck, Yen.
Same to you. And if you wish to learn what's happened in the world while you and Vesemir roamed the wilderness, talk to Ambassador Varatra. That's him over there. And Geralt, I know it's wartime, but try not to be a hero, all right? Just check those leads and come back to me, in one piece. I shall be waiting.
Okay, so we can watch her disappear. Sorceress power through the portal. Alright, now that she's out, we're going to loot the room. Gives us some more items to read. Get working on our trophy here. What about the Wild Hunt? Of course, in your playthrough, you can take the time to read these books in the background it gives you. There's lots of background in these in the books here. Again, we're just working towards the trophy here. Boom. Put out flames, so we go right there. Take the picture. Guess we gotta be around this side. That's Ciri.
Scars healed nicely.
Another letter we can read. Figure our way around. Read some poetry. Grab some more books. Not gonna bother extinguishing. Last Wish, we'll read this one. Sword for Witches, read that one. Has some more pictures. Much more diagrams, some decoctions. Also that we can make some more potions and things. Trail of the Elder Races, another book we can read. We'll talk to that guy in a minute. We'll get all of our looting done, we'll talk to him. Lots to loot here first. fire up your witch's senses like I'm doing. You can make sure that you get everything that you're supposed to find in here. Some more books to read. So we're getting a good jump on our trophy for reading the 30 books. Okay, over here, and then we can talk to our guy. Read this one. Pearls of the North, Novigrad, about the city. We're going to be there later. Sword for Witchers, we already read this one. So duplicate. Let's talk to the ambassador.
A shame,
Ambassador Varatra? Yennefer suggested I ask you about current events, the war and so on.
Of course. The Emperor's servants should keep no secrets from each other. If you will, let us approach the map.
How's the war going?
So you can ask about all kinds of things about the war.
Apart from the fact that Nilfgaard's triumph is imminent.
I assume this to be a private conversation. We've no witnesses, so let's dispense with the propaganda, even that shrouded in irony. Our offensive was going splendidly until winter came. Edirn was in such disarray that we encountered no resistance. We had reached the Pontar before the first snows. Only a weakened Kedwin remained, and Radovid's Redania, which had ignored the rest of the North's pleas for help. We thought they'd sue for peace, perhaps even submit to vassalization. We waited for spring, certain of victory.
Radovid? Submit?
Yes, a vain hope, I agree. Radovid sent no peace envoys, nor did he advance on our positions. Instead, he trudged over the snow-bound Kestrel Mountains and attacked Kedwin, his ally. This attack took the Kedweni by surprise. They were still mourning the loss of their king. Rudderless and dejected, they laid down their arms after a few lost skirmishes and joined Radovid. And so by spring, instead of 2 weak enemies, we had only one powerful one.
That admiration I hear in your voice?
Radovid is our foe, but I cannot deny he is clever. He played us for fools, particularly dense ones at that. Returning to the war, this spring there was a massive battle in the marshes of Velen. Massive, yet indecisive. Both sides suffered enormous losses, unprecedented even. Radovid has retreated across the Pontar. He's safe for now, until reinforcements arrive from the south. Then Emperor Emir var Emrys will deal with him once and for all.
Couldn't you just go home? Save everyone a lot of marching, not to mention a few human lives.
I'm afraid the stakes are too high to fold now. We can only go all in.
Thanks for your help.
Think nothing of it. May the great sun light your path.
Feel free to ask him about all the rest of that stuff if you wish. The map, we need to go out the other side here. He took us back into the original room we were with Yennefer to look at the map, and we will go out this door. You can see we talk to the Chamberlain to get the rest of our equipment. There he is.
How might I serve the gentleman?
By returning my things.
Citrus and cloves. The fragrance will keep the gentleman's robes fresh somewhat longer.
Thanks, bunches.
The Emperor is not known for his patience. He wants his daughter back safe and sound, as soon as possible.
Yeah, mentioned something of the sort. So long.
The Emperor shall guide us straight to Novigrad.
So you can see the quest marker right here.
Civilization ends at this camp's boundary.
So, could play McGwent, but he would spank us, so we're not going to do that.
See you.
As I mentioned later on, we will be coming back here and playing him and trouncing him soundly. We will build a much more powerful deck, but it'll take us a little while to do it. So we need to get where in the world map. White Orchard, that's where we started. There's the palace. We're going to be spending a lot of time in Velen and a fair amount here in Novigrad and some time here in the Skellige Islands. Right now we need to go to Velen, and that's where we'll fast travel
Geralt
to.
and
Hangman's
Yennefer
Tree
were
Marker.
reunited, but something even more important happened in Vizima. Geralt learned that Cirilla, his one-time ward, had returned from afar, and she was in danger. He was to find her, at the Emperor's command and Yennefer's behest.
So again, the hint about the abilities: to use an ability, you have to acquire and then place it in a slot. So there's limited what you can do, even though you can have tons of abilities. You're limited to only a few that you can use at any one time. There's 3 levels of armor. You can see where it's talking about light armor and stamina regeneration. We're not going to be running with the heavy armor during this. It just slows us down too much, uses up too much of the stamina, and we expect not to get hit too very often in this game. And Hangman's Tree. And now we know why they call it that. And here we are. Well, we said we would ride on horseback and not take a teleport. We're not a fan of magic. Especially sorceress magic. Oh, Hearts of Stone, that's the other expansion. So they're saying be level 30. Also we have Blood and Wine. This is considered one of the best DLCs ever created for any game ever. So we will be doing that one later on as we get through this. To do all of our trophy gathering. So let's switch over to quests now. So now they're telling you about quest difficulty. This is the Heart and Stone one. This is where we need to go to the Nilfgaard connection. We need to go to the end of the crossroad. We have some for level 10. Visit Triss and her house. And Skellige later on. Secondary quests. It's just collecting the Gwent cards and winning certain cards. And then we failed the one because I forgot that we had that one as a quest. I should comment about Triss and Yennefer in this game. There are 4 endings to this game. There's not a trophy for each ending. There's only a trophy for finishing the game. But there's an ending you can wind up with Yennefer, an ending you can wind up with Triss, and then 2 that you can wind up with neither one of them. And I'll talk about that further during our other playthroughs. Our other playthroughs, farther as we get through this playthrough. So we're just gonna travel along here.
Damn, you're ugly.
Dismount so that we can grab the quest off this notice board. It'll be this big one right here, missing wife. So take that one. See, these are just other ones you can read if you would like. But they're not going to help us at this time. And we can do a bunch of looting here. So here we go. Now you got a new quest, Wild at Heart. And we will follow the path on.
Whoa!
Thought we were traveling on the road. Sometimes it's a little wonky, but you can move along the road without using direction, and it's kind of like guiding you down as long as you're on the road. So that's what we're doing here. We'll just continue to follow the road.
Step away.
Hey there.
We can pick up another quest over here too.
All may draw from...
What do you want?
Rejoice, for even a creature as depraved and base in nature as you can serve the glory of the eternal fire. Someone must see to the corpses on the battlefield. Necrophages defile those not already rotting in mass graves. This is not right.
That's to be my good deed for the day?
A handsomely profitable one, I might add. I know your kind don't work for free.
All right, I'll take care of it.
Pick it up.
This
Like I said,
will
we'll grab a bunch of quests here.
merits. The more good one works in life, the more hallowed things are. Yes, splendid. Here are the holy oils. Dash generously and set alight, understood? I wish it to flare up to the sky, for the glory of the eternal fire and all that.
Once I've incinerated the bodies, where'll I find you?
I shall be near the bridge to Novigrad.
Alright. Anyways, more quests the better. A couple of the trophies, like I mentioned before, the contract trophies and the combat trophy, not the combat trophies, the fist fighting, the arena fighting trophies are hard to do at lower levels. They can be accomplished at the lower levels, but it just makes it harder. Let's dismount, we can fight these guys. Deal with this guy right here.
Unbind me before the next ones come.
When they come, I'll tend to them. Meanwhile, let's you and me chat. Like to know who I'm untying.
John Verdon. Served in the 10th Maribor Division.
Long way from your army.
The army don't exist no more. Black Ones smashed it to bits. I scarpered off into the woods just before that happened. Joined a group of refugees. Fucking bursting with patriotism they were. Soon as they learned I'd abandoned Temeria in her hour of need, they beat me down. Tied me up like a turkey, left me to the drowners.
So let's go ahead and untie him.
Fine, I'll help.
Oh, thanks. For a minute there, I was almost sure you'd leave me to die. I'd like to thank you somehow, but I've not a chip crown to my name.
Tough. I'll take the loss.
Thanks, Witcher. May you prosper on the path.
And that was a quick 25 experience points. Let's pop back on Roach.
Giddy up.
And head to our quest marker. Let's see, our crossbow doesn't look to be loaded either. So we have to do that next time we check the inventory. We don't really ever use the crossbow, by the way. I think I mentioned that before. It's good for underwater combat. That's about it. You can bring down some aerial monsters with it. That's not really something we'll do a bunch of.
Roach.
Ah! A stranger! Siren over there!
Whoa!
A new notice board, so let's go over here and check this one out. Gives us another quest. Some of these you've seen already.
So I'll slaughter her myself. Hide her corpse beneath the floorboards. Those bastards won't happen.
So we'll read this and try some other quests. There we go. Missing brother. Lots will do.
Onto the woods. Wait there till I come get you. Understood?
Yes, sir.
Go, quick, now. What ye be doing here, traveller? Get out where you can.
No loading in here. My bad, I thought there was. Anyway, so let's just head off to the quest marker. Go to the inn and start some trouble. In we go. So here we are, the inn at the crossroads. And we will talk to the innkeeper.
Looking for a man. Goes by Hendrik.
What you want with him?
Want to talk to him.
What about?
Give me a bottle of something strong.
Horses riding. Sounds like trouble coming.
You gotta go. I'll open the back way for you.
Nope.
Haven't finished my drink yet.
Innkeep, vodka. Who's this in?
Brave warrior, looks like. Got 2 swords, see?
Oi, great boy. What's the point of having 2 swords?
Wonder if he keeps an extra prick in his trousers too.
You fucking deaf? Gonna say who you are? Or do I need to loosen your tongue with me knife?
How about
pick
I
that
buy
one.
everybody around?
Why would you?
Got the coin for it. Simple as that.
I don't drink with strangers.
We share a round, won't be strangers anymore. Then we go our separate ways.
And which way might yours be?
On my way to Novigrad.
City of whores and hornmongers.
So if you pick those 2 answers, care for a drink, and go into Novigrad, you can avoid fighting these 3 guys. And then just drop a cheers on
To
them.
your health. And mine.
And everything's good.
Bottoms up.
If you want a rest, come with me. Or the bench you can use.
I step in the hut, and there's the bumpkin with what looks like his son. That's on the pretty side, I think, of himself.
Alrighty, so we just need to finish talking to the innkeeper wherever he's hiding. So we're back here.
Thought he'd outsmarted me, the arsehole.
There he is.
Mean he hadn't. I ploughed the snot out of that little shit.
Thanks for not starting a row with those swine.
I don't generally poke my nose in other people's business.
Looking to stay the night?
No. I'm looking for Hendrik.
Man lives in Heatherton.
Don't know where that is.
Other side of the hill. Looked that away this morning, saw a strange glow. Imperials on the raid, perhaps. But who knows?
Anything else you can tell me about Hendrik?
Odd fellow. Arrived from who knows where and for no apparent reason. Shacked up with a widow whose husband was stabbed for a scrap of bread.
Baron's men don't like strangers.
Aye, and he stays out of their way. Always seems to know when they're coming. Always manages to disappear.
Thanks, Innkeep.
Alright, so there we go. We finished up talking to him. So let's get a drink, see what we can buy from him. So head back over here.
Greetings.
Wouldn't mind a drink. Show me what you got.
So that's the old saddle. That's an old saddle. We have a couple of them, you can see. We have a trophy. We don't really need it. But we need to buy some of these cards for Gwent. So the Commander's Horn, the Siege Engineer, the Emperor Brigade Guard, the Cavalry Rider, and the Emir Var Emirus card. So those are all the ones we need for building up our Gwent deck along the way. So we'll sell the Griffin Trophy because we don't really need that. And we will sell the 2 saddles. You can't really dismantle them for better parts. So we can say farewell.
Farewell.
And then you can see by the upper left-hand corner, our health bar, the arrow pointing up means we have skill points to assign. So we jump over to character and let's assign some skill points. We have 1 available. So resolve continues to be a good one in the combat ones. We can go up another level and we can increase our critical hit by 2% and the damage by 15%, and we gain adrenaline at an increased pace. You can see we have a 3rd slot open. So over here, we're going to take Sun and Stars though, so that our vitality regenerates when we're out of combat. And we will activate it, not in that slot. Make sure you have the right slot. You put it in right there. There you go. So you can see, and at night stamina regenerates during combat. So this is a good one. It's a nice passive effect to keep things going for you. At this point, let's make a save. See all the manual slave slots. We'll just continue to add to them. There we go. As a reminder, again, hit the like on our videos. Add us as friends on Twitch. Subscribe on YouTube as well to continue to get good content. And now what we need to do is head towards Heatherton
Let's go.
That's where this Hendrik is that we need to find.
Whoa there, Roach.
So let me point it out on the map here. It's over this way, right here. This little town right here. That's where we need to go. Let's look at the other quests we have now. We have funeral pyres. We can do that one and spread out a little bit, so we'll do it in a little bit. This is for level 7. We're only level 4, so we got a little ways to go. Witcher contracts, we have a level 33 one, so that one's a long ways off for us. We won't be doing that one anytime soon. But to suggest level 5, we're level 4 here, so but we will be fine for this part of it. We'll head off down the road to Heatherton. Again, we're just holding in gallop mode and moves Geralt along the path that it needs to go to without us having to steer, which is convenient.
Hey there.
Took a wrong turn. It took a wrong turn on us, so off we go here. Following the road again. The white dots on the minimap tell you kind of how you want to travel along the road. There's stuff in between here and there that we could be battling. And we could take the direct path, which we will at this point. Instead of following the road. Roads aren't the straightest all the time. They lead you astray sometimes. Okay, here we are.
Air's strange, like dropping into a deep cellar on a hot day. And the mist.
It's all kinds of freezing and cold in here in this one little town in the middle of nowhere. Doesn't make a lot of sense. There we go. Killed the wild dogs.
Leave me be, whoever you is. Get away!
Calm down. It's over.
And we go with the axis sign. Calm him down.
Aye, it's over. All's past, never to be restored. I'll not forget that ever.
Looking for a man named Hendrik, supposed to live in this village.
Aye, he did. No longer. They nabbed him in that hut. If you'd have heard the cries, sir. If you'd have heard how a man can scream, how he can suffer.
Tell me what happened here, step by step.
They took him. Took him all.
So now we'll get the scene of what happened.
Raining, see, and the dusk went crimson like blood. Thought to myself, strange, the toads, I cannot hear them.
Creepy. And if you haven't guessed by now, this is the harbinger of the Wild Hunt. For those of you that are Game of Thrones fans, it's winter has arrived. Wild Hunt is all about winter. Winter is coming. As you can see, these guys are a little frosty.
Saved terror through and through. Hendrik screamed. Then he begged. By the end, he could do naught but moan.
Near the end of the game, we will have to beat the Wild Hunt and their leaders ourselves. We'll have to fight and win. Take our revenge upon them.
Just wonderful.
Weren't here long, the terrors. Yet the village froze like in the heart of winter.
You in that hut when they rode off?
No, and I'll not set foot there. Never.
Farewell, and peace of mind to you.
Alright. Now that's done, we need to do our looting. Lots of stuff we can loot around here. Barrel over here. It's locked, so if we know we can switch to the ARD. Let's see if we can blast it down. Nope. Didn't work. So locked is locked. The other two mangy mutts. There's one, the other one's over here somewhere. There he is.
Village wasn't plundered. Hut wasn't looted. These weren't raiders or thieves.
No, they weren't raiders or thieves. This is the Wild Hunt, looking for something in particular. Hendrix, the guy we had to find to help us find Ciri. Closed off, can't get in that one.
Looks like folk were here moments ago. Whatever happened to the villagers happened awful quick.
Need some more. Need some more hair. Another book letter we can read. Push us towards our 30. Can't get in, but we can get in this one right here. This is where the quest marker is. So let's examine Hendrik.
Torture
Bloody.
them. Maybe they missed something. Need to check his pockets. Trousers are stiff, as if hung out to dry midwinter. Maybe hid something in his jerkin. Damn, he's cold as ice. Nothing here. Should check his boots. Blood, congealed.
Nope.
Key hidden in his boot. Gotta fit a keyhole. Somewhere nearby, hopefully.
first. And examine this rug.
There's a draft. Gotta be a space under this rubble. Guess I should do some cleaning.
There we go. Now it's unlocked. You can see that pop up there. His key opened that. In we go. Drop down. So that becomes important later on. Tamara Strenker, part of a larger quest. We'll deal with that in just a second. We'll grab some
Valuables left unlocked, on display, almost. Lost his mind, or...
Alright, so let's examine this candlestick.
Interesting.
So it revealed this chest right here. It was behind the bookshelf. And that sound tells us we complete part of the quest.
Payment for a sack of grain. Amount due for a charcoal shipment. Hendrik was masquerading as a merchant.
Masquerading?
What's this? Notes among the ledger entries. Clever.
Let's read the notes among the entries.
Interesting headings. Missing and wanted. Subject appeared in Skellige. Also cited in Novigrad. Appearance unchanged. Ashen hair. Scar on her face. Avoids contact with others.
Well, we know who that sounds like.
Drunken swine. So-called Baron hosted subject at his castle. Or should I say, illegally appropriated fort. Reason unknown. Talked to Baron at Crow's Perch. Clashed with a witch. Subject landed in swamp. Encountered a witch. Conflict ensued. Cause unknown. Find the witch. Talk to the peasantry. Village of Midcopse.
The last one.
Advised. I'm being observed. Don't know by whom or why. Unsettling signs. Dog ran off. Water in bucket froze solid. Strange glow observed in the sky. Ill omen, peasants say.
Alright, so now we have a bunch more clues.
Somehow they learned Hendrik was looking for Ciri. Thus the torture. I'm too late. My only leads, the Baron and some witch. Damn.
Okay, quest updated. We have a couple of choices. There's 100 experience points. Hendrik's note, we can read them. That's another. Oh, we didn't want to do that one. So we have a new quest, Hunting the Witch. The Bloody Baron. That's the quest we want to track. And let's go outside. Recall. Freaking loot. I think there was one more of these we could loot. All right. And this is going to be as good as any place to end this stream, because the Bloody Baron quest deserves its own entire stream without interruption. It's one of the best quest chains ever in any game. It's not your typical kill 10 rats or fetch and kill kind of quest. or go escort quest, nothing like that. It's really, truly an amazing quest and deserves its